The next stop in my E3 2018 prediction series is everybody's favorite French video game developer. 2017 was quite an eventful year for Ubisoft. Big hitters like Assassin's Creed Origins, South Park The Fractured But Whole, Mario + Rabbids Kingdom Battle, For Honor and Ghost Recon Wildlands celebrated commercial and critical success and represented one of the strongest lineups in recent years. In addition to a solid games portfolio, Ubisoft also left last year's E3 victorious thanks to what many people consider to be the best press conference. The reveal of Beyond Good and Evil 2 and Miyamoto's adorable interaction with Yves Guillemot compensated for an overall lackluster E3, missing noteworthy magic moments. So far so good. But what can we expect from Ubisoft this year, apart from dancing hip-hop pandas and broken English?
The crew took the driving genre out there.
Well, for one thing, one has to ask the question in what way Ubisoft's reinforced focus on games as a service is going to influence their future conferences. Franchises that once received annual sequels and were safe bets for every Ubisoft conference are now less likely to make a reappearance. 2 years ago, the reveal of a new Assassin's Creed game would have been a no-brainer. However, today that's looking very different. Ubisoft plans on enhancing the lifespan of their games significantly by a steady flow of expansion packs and other DLC content. Therefore, I'm doubtful regarding the appearance of a new Assassin's Creed title this year. The same goes for Honor, which continues to be incredibly successful due to ongoing additional content. Hopefully, some of my suggestions sound like reasonable candidates. Let's jump right into it. I feel like Beyond Good and Evil 2 is still a long way off, given the massive scope and ambitions of the game. Even though I'm almost certain Beyond Good and Evil 2 won't hit the shelves this year, the amount of goodwill and excitement surrounding this title demands a proper E3 presence. In all likelihood, Michel Ancel and his team have been working on the game's first gameplay reveal in order to grant people a better understanding of the freedom and scale Beyond Good and Evil 2 stands for. While I'm fairly confident the game will account for a substantial part of Ubisoft's conference, a concrete release date seems very unlikely to me. There are plenty of features they could demonstrate in a demo though. From the customization options and RPG elements regarding your crew and spaceship, to the seamless exploration of an intricately designed solar system, the game has a lot to show for. If you are aware of Ubisoft's future business plans, this prediction should come as no surprise. Judging by a recently published earnings report, it becomes obvious that Ubisoft is planning on doubling down on their games as a service approach, which has proven to be extremely successful for games like For Honor, Rainbow Six Siege and Ghost Recon Wildlands. So be prepared to see substantial DLC content for pretty much every current Ubisoft game. My next prediction turned from an educated guess to an absolute certainty while I was writing this text. Rumors gave reason to believe that a reveal for a sequel to Massive Entertainment's post-apocalyptic online role-playing game The Division was imminent. Those rumors now received an official confirmation via a Ubisoft blog post. The Division 2 will be an integral part of Ubisoft's E3 conference. The first game was released 2 years ago. Since the world of The Division is established and the developers can build on an already existing structure, it might even be possible that The Division 2 is Ubisoft's big fall game. I'm curious to know how Massive Entertainment intends to polish and expand upon the first game, and if they will show us the actual in-game graphics this time. Ubisoft Singapore's pirate adventure game Skull and Bones seems to be a direct reaction to the positive feedback of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Apparently, players spent more time on the high seas, plundering enemy vessels and enjoying the shady pirate lifestyle than anything else. Skull and Bones is the logical conclusion of fan demands and a pre-existing tech that's waiting to be utilized once more. Black Flag already did the groundwork for Skull and Bones, the technology that's fueling the complex ocean and ship physics, as well as the upgrade and progression systems, are in place and ready for a second run. It begs the question if Sea of Thieves, Rare's more humorous and lighthearted take on the pirate world, will impact the perception and sales of Skull and Bones at all. The fact that Ubisoft decided to revitalize the Beyond Good and Evil franchise after a 15-year waiting period has rekindled hopes for the return of other admired IPs under the Ubisoft umbrella. Splinter Cell and Prince of Persia once belonged to Ubisoft's most successful and prestigious franchises. Naturally, the two titles still possess a dedicated fanbase who would love to see a new entry. If a small niche game like Beyond Good and Evil receives a second chance, then there's no reason to believe Ubisoft wouldn't want to bring back tentpole brands like Prince of Persia and Splinter Cell. So the question is not if, but when we're gonna see the return of Splinter Cell and Prince of Persia. As of yet, nothing official has been said, so we are left with no other option but to keep our fingers crossed. So much for my Ubisoft E3 2018 predictions. As always, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and be sure to check out my channel if you are interested in prediction videos for other publishers. Did I miss anything important? Feel free to enlighten me in the comment section below.